It's good to keep working.
Right, good morning everybody. Welcome to Total Fitness Tuesday.
Half days enough. Go show
Today's
your face
routine
and
is
come on.
called the Reaper, aka the Fatal 40. It's a 40-minute EMOM every minute on the minute. You're going to need some light hand weights, dumbbells, and a kettlebell reasonably heavy if you've got it. So kettlebell, dumbbell, body weights. We call it the Reaper because there's literally a few points in this where you will feel like your soul is being taken. I'll explain all shortly. Let's get warmed up and we'll go from there. Okay. Right, get nice and loose first. Not get on the spot. Stretch the chest. Hey there, Charles from New Orleans. Good morning, New Orleans. I think you've been there before. Good morning to you. Very early morning to you, I think. Circle. theme on today. Every minute on the minute. There's no finishing challenge. This takes us all the way through to the end. We're doing 10 exercises, we're doing 4 rounds of those 10. Yeah, 40 minutes. The rep scheme is always 10, 20, 10, 20. Yeah, so 10 reps on minute 1, and then 20 reps on minute 2, 10 reps on minute 3, 20 reps, always 10, 20, 10, 20. All the way through to the end, 4 times round, and it really is the last one into the first round of the next round is what really makes this a particularly horrible little sequence. Right, so let me take you through each of the 10 and then we can make a start. Okay, so it's going to be 1 minute times 40. We just set that on the timer, then I'm going to take you through. Right, so exercise 1 is 10 reps, and it's quite a tough one. This one, if you've got poor mobility, you can do this with no weight. I just want you to use your hands. Okay, and that is an overhead squat. So you can take your hands up. Okay, brace the knees. Yeah, look, push your knees apart. Knees over toes. Create space for your hips to sit in. Okay, keep your hands above your head if you can. Okay, and back up, deep as you can. 10 reps. And you see, really. You get that forward lean, so it makes it really difficult to keep your hands above your head. If you're a bit more advanced and you want to use, you'll only be using some light dumbbells though. Light dumbbells, and do it with those. Okay, so dumbbells above the head, 10 reps. So the idea is you've got to try and keep them locked as much as you can. It's not easy, because this will happen. Particularly using dumbbells, if you've got a bar, you can push that weight back, push your chest through, and it just gives you that bit of stability across the shoulders. With dumbbells, you haven't got that. Each shoulder has to stabilise individually, it makes it a lot harder. So anyway, see how you get on, just do your best version of it, because it's highly functional, it will sort of magnify any sort of weak link in the chain of your body. So that's number 1, 10 reps. Number 2, dumbbell lunges, 20 reps. Again, light. Okay, dumbbells at your sides, nothing too heavy. We're going for a forward lunge. Don't think something a backward lunge. There's a lot more stabilisation going on. So you're going to come in. Remember, stay on your train tracks. Okay, don't lunge from there. Lunge from shoulder width and stay shoulder width. Alternate leg every rep until you've done 20. Okay, minute 3. We're moving on to kettlebell. We're going to lateral, swap sides every round. So you'll do 10 on side 1, side 2, on each round. So rack your kettlebell, hand under the chin, arm body contact. So let me point that kettlebell in. And my elbows just sitting above the hip there. So I'm nice and comfortable here. I can talk comfortably, hold the kettlebell where it is. That's your perfect rack position. Then you're going to come into a deep squat, again as deep as you can. Okay? Down there. Up. And press in one movement. Okay? 10 reps. Minute 4. Back to 20 reps. This time it's row. Okay, bent over row. Hinge the hips. Okay, remember we spoke a lot on this yesterday. Hinge back. Hips go back, 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 back. I'm going to stick with that same side. And I'm going to go 20. Bringing it into the hip. Think row to hip more. Not chest. Hip. Keep your body parallel to the ground. If you want to make that a little easier, you can do the staggered version. Just so it takes that bit of, you're not stabilising as much around the core. You can lean on the front leg. Do 20 like that if you want to. That's okay. It's just slightly easier. Right, next one. We're back to 10 reps. And that's your, well, you've got the choice here. 2 versions. You've got your bear crawl push-ups. So I'm just going to use my mat as a line. You can at home, you can have an imaginary line. And you're going to do 10 reps. You're going to go push-up. Little bear crawl, just a step. Push-up. Step back. Push-up. Step forward. Push-up. Okay? You can drop to your knees for the actual push-up part. Okay, just 10 reps. There's a much faster, more intense version. jump forward. Okay, you can do 10 of those. If you do those, you'll be done quicker. For those people doing the bear crawl version, don't look at those people and think, oh, I should be finished now. Because it obviously looks slow pace. So you will finish a little bit sooner if you're doing the jumping one. You'll need that rest. So it'll all equal out. Right, next one. Back to 20 reps. Bit of abs, hip raises. So wind down. Nice and straight, 90 degrees ideally. Hands on the floor, but not under the hips. Because that's the range that you take in the hips. There's a little squeeze back. Okay? Control. What I'm not doing, I'm not trying to limit this to happen as much. That sort of rocking. Put the brakes on. So your core stops there. Put the brakes on. Put the brakes on. So there's no drop of the legs. If you've got tight hamstrings and posterior chain, you will have a bit of bend there. That's okay. But just keep in mind, you're always trying to improve it. Okay? So 20 reps there. Back to 10 reps. Lat raise, foot raise, bit of shoulders. So one rep is side and front. Lateral raise, front raise, under control. You don't want to be doing this mega quick, it'll take us, you're rushing through it. Nice and controlled. Bring it up. Okay, 10 reps. Back to 20 reps. We're nearly there. Tricep extension, little bit of arms. You can use a light kettlebell or like me, you can hold your 2 dumbbells together. I want you to go for range and form. All the way down to the traps. Touch the traps. Full lock. Okay? Nice and strict. I'll make the triceps work nice and hard. 20 reps. Right, last 2. 10 reps. A real lunge to vertical jump. So I'm going to go to a real lunge first. Level, hinge the hips just slightly. Okay? And then a vertical jump up. So you're staying straight, you're not tucking the knees. I'm just getting as much lift as I can. Head to the ceiling. Real lunge. Hinge, up. Real lunge, into a hinge, drive up. Okay, push through the toes, and just nice straight body. Okay, 10 reps. And then the last one is your 20 reps, and that's burpees. 20 burpees. Okay, and then, get them done. Okay, and that is what makes this is what makes the gives you this title, the Reaper. Because then you're straight on to round 2, overhead squats with dumbbells, and then you know about it, trust me.
I knew that's what.
Alright, so, yeah.
Killed.
Okay. I think we've run through everything there. So here we go. 10 overhead squats. Okay, let's go then. Starting with your 10 reps of overhead squats. soon. Okay, right, 10 thrusters to go. 20's off. So if you hear that tick-tock, just stop no matter where you are. talking parts. It's that crossover. Well done, everybody. Well done everyone at home. Thank you for any new likes and subscriptions. Please do, if you haven't already, join us every morning 9:30 for 10:30. And now we have social mobility, 10:30 till 11. We're going to dial it down, stretch and relax for half an hour. You want to join us for that? We're back in a sec. Thank you, and well done. See you tomorrow or in 2